Hi, all remote learners. So today we're going to be going over our vocabulary for this unit. This unit is electricity, conductors, and insulators. So we are going to be doing it based off of this unit. It's still tying into energy so that you understand the buildup from energy to these different things of electricity, conductors, and insulators. So let's continue on and see what the first vocabulary word is. The first vocabulary word is circuit. So the definition says the pathway through which electricity flows. So we can see here is through the electricity flows. So we can see the connection of the battery from the plus and the minus, the negative and the positive side, to where it continues to flow to the light bulb itself. So it makes electricity. That is a circuit. So it continues to flow to the source that it needs to be. So let's continue on. Next is a closed circuit. So a closed circuit is a pathway that allows an electric current to flow freely. So we can see here that we have the pathway from both the positive and the negative side of the battery, and it connects to the different items for the light bulb to turn on. So knowing that the pathway is continuing to flow and there's no break between the battery and the light bulb, that's why we are able to have the light come on. So this is closed circuit. Next is conductor. A conductor is a material that allows heat or an electric current to flow through easily. So we can see in this picture that we have an electric current flowing through between those wires that we have, those cut wires, I should say. So we see the electric current happening based off of the one side of the wires is trying to get the electric charge to the other side of the wires. And this is conductor. Next is electric current. So electric current is the flow of electrical energy through a circuit. So we can see again, we understand that from, sorry, I'm going to our other one. Conductor is to be able for the material to allow the heat or electricity current. So the difference between those two is for allowing the heat to go through for the electric current. This is the flow of the electrical energy through a circuit. So the flow of it, if we think of, if we go back up to our, if I can get to there, sorry, our closed circuit, we can see the flow of it from the battery to the light bulb itself. That is the continued flow of the electric current, of electrical energy. So we can see the flow of that. That is what electric current is. Next one is electrical energy. So electrical energy, we already learned about this from our previous lesson or our previous unit, but it's just a refresher so you can understand based off of this unit too. So electrical energy is energy resulting from the flow of electric charge through a conductor. Now we just learned what a conductor was. So now that we can understand electrical energy a little more based off of this vocabulary word that we had from last unit, and then also knowing that we have this vocabulary word in our last unit, which is conductor. Now we know this so we can understand what electrical energy is a little more. Our next one is electricity. So electricity is the presence and flow of electrical charge. So this is going based off of when it comes to the charge itself. So the presence and flow of an electric charge. Next is insulator. So insulator is a material through which heat or electricity does not easily flow. So we have an insulator, so it's able to absorb anything, so it doesn't have any heat that comes with it. So we can see it's covering some of the wires, so there's no cross from one to the other. That's why we wear a pad for our hands or oven mitt so that it does not, give us any type of heat. So we will go based off of that. Next is open current. So an open current is a pathway that prevents electric currents from flowing freely or that stops the flow. So we can see here in the picture is that we can see the stop of the flow based off of the item up here. We can see here that it has that break. It does not have that to come down on and to where it can start the charge itself. So we are able to see from this is that break from the flow. So that makes it an open current, or sorry, open circuit. So it makes it an open circuit. So again, it's the stop of the flow. We see right here is the stop of the flow. So it will not, continue on to make the light bulb turn on right here. So that's why it's not turned on yet. Our last one is thermal energy. I know we learned about thermal energy in our last unit. So thermal energy is just a refresher, but it just helps you understand a little more when it comes to our unit for this week or this unit. So energy that causes a transfer of heat between materials. So we're able to understand thermal energy and electrical energy a little more based off of what we had from our last unit. So you're going to go into Teams and you are going to you're going to complete your assignment. And in your assignment, you're going to give me is a sentence using these forms or these vocabulary words that we have that I've just discussed. So you're going to use them in a sentence. So really think about it of how you're going to use them in a sentence. And figure out what you need to do of organizing your sentences. Okay. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.